when I was younger, I was told that I could either be a twin or a replacement. And see if you guys can guess who for the start of the speech. It's wounded over the Harry Potter in his life during the movies. He was first born and delivered to an everyday family, not knowing that he was a wizard. And eventually, they came and give him a letter to go to Hogwarts, to learn how to use his magic and control it. In that process, he started meeting all the professors, learning the ones he liked, the ones he didn't like. He also met several friends. He had his 4 really close friends, starting out just Ron and Hermione. Hagrid was one that looked over him, but was also his really close friend. Sirius would come on later in the movies and was more of his parents' friends, became his guardian, and also a really close friend that he helped out. He became to have more enemies than the everyday person. He had ones that tried to kill him, and ones that just didn't like him. Let's see, it was Malfoy, his father, and Draco, which was around his age, was his first main enemy that he didn't like in school, just because he says he was the wrong type of wizard. Voldemort, later on he finds out, tried to kill him when he was younger, as a baby, and tries to kill him out through every movie. There's 8 of the movies. Bellatrix Lestrange, well, she's basically Voldemort's helper. Now, the 3 brothers were 3 different elements that made the ultimate wizard. The wand, the elder wand, was a wand, the most powerful wand ever made. The resurrection stone could bring a loved one or yourself back from the dead. A invisibility cloak, which kind of explains itself. It's a cloak you can put on, hide yourself, make you invisible to your enemies. Voldemort, in order to stay alive and pretty much be immortal, came up with a evil magic called Horcrux. There's 7 of the Horcrux altogether. The Tom Riddle's diary was his diary when he was back in Hogwarts. Voldemort's real name was Tom Riddle. The ring, I believe it was his mother's ring. The locket was a necklace with a little diamond stone in it. The medallion you see down here is a little tiara. The Hufflepuff's cup was almost a wine cup to drink out of. Now, the Genie the Snake was Voldemort's little sidekick as a snake, kind of protected him and did his dirty work, just kill him. Harry himself became a Horcrux as Voldemort tried killing him. He couldn't kill him, so it split part of Voldemort's soul into Harry. And later, it has to become Harry's sacrifice to defeat Voldemort, is killing himself along with all 7 Horcrux. Dumbledore was the headmaster at Hogwarts, pretty much as we'd all consider a principal at a school. He was killed. Draco Malfoy was the one who tried killing him in the first place. Could not succeed in doing it. His emotions got in the way. Snape had to let her come in and finish the deed. He also took over as the headmaster of the school to Butch Snake played several roles in the movie as a little bit of good and a little bit of evil. Most of the time he would seem more evil. Later on we'd find out in the movie he was in love with Harry Potter's mother. And he loved her so much that he took on the role of his protector that you get to see in some of his flashbacks. So Albus Dumbledore asked him to look after Harry and protect him. And one of the quotes that he does in the movie, knowing that Harry's just another Horcrux, is that he's raising a sheep for slaughter. Now, when it all comes down to it, Harry and Voldemort have to face off. And one of them has to die. Harry has to die before Voldemort can die. Harry has to destroy all 7 Horcruxes before he even has a chance to kill Voldemort. He believes he has destroyed all 6 when he goes back and looks in Snape's flashbacks and discovers that he is actually himself a Horcrux. So he has to sacrifice himself in order to let Voldemort be killed. And Voldemort had built this army, and basically going to take over the world, but this army is building. And anybody that stood in his way, he killed. Now, after Harry sacrificing himself, which going back to the 3 brothers, his father had left him the invisible cloak, and later on he has the resurrection stone. So after his sacrifice, he brings himself back together with the resurrection stone, and ultimately defeating Voldemort with the help of all of the students on his side and the professors that had not been killed by Voldemort.